Hello, welcome to Make Your Website a Selling Machine. This is about how you can use your book after the launch to continue to sell your more copies of the book, your courses, your coaching programs, anything that you want. So I am super excited that you are here, and let's get going. So you launched your course, your book, or your group program, and maybe it was great. And maybe it was disappointing, but either way, what do you do next? Most people don't know what to do after they've put out a product. We tend to think putting it out is the end goal. Launch it, and then boom, everything is set forever. But if you've been through that process, you've noticed that this is not the case. You do not want to let your book disappear into obscurity. You want to keep on using it to grow your business and to make more sales long after the launch is over. And there's a very important foundational piece that you need in order to do that, and that is a sales funnel. That's a word that we hear a lot these days. Many of us associate them with an aggressive style of marketing, but they really don't have to be that way. The way that I like to do funnels is a very gentle path, help people get to know you, help people make the decision about whether you're the right person to work with them. So instead of making your audience feel like a commodity, we're going to build goodwill, trust, and make them feel supported and cared for every step of the way. Because when you don't have your full system in place, it's easy for people to feel like they've just been dropped, like you were walking along holding their hand and then suddenly you disappeared. So we want to keep it as a consistent experience for people so that they can feel supported and guided. So we're going to talk about how to structure a funnel to utilize your book to sell more. And if you stay till the very end, you can download my bonus booklet on 18 ways to bring people to that top of your funnel. And we'll talk a little bit more about what that means. Real brief, I'm going to just let you know who I am. My name is Carolyn Choate, and I've had an interesting road towards where I am today, building marketing funnels, but I actually started out in creative writing. I have a bachelor's and a master's in creative writing, and I published a book in 2009. I then spent a couple of years running my own publishing company, just publishing a handful of authors, very small press. Those were the wild days of Amazon publishing. So I'll tell you more about that another time. But later in my life, I realized that I love sales funnels, which is, granted, a weird thing to say. I know. Who loves sales funnels? I seriously do. I love the tech. I love the setup. It's like a puzzle or a marble run, getting all the pieces in the right order to communicate with your clients. Like, it just makes me really happy. And to me, marketing is really a form of storytelling. And so I know a lot of authors do not want to do marketing. It's the last thing on their mind, but it goes hand in hand, especially when you've published a book or contributed to a book that you want to use to grow your authority and grow your business. So a good sales funnel benefits both you and your clients. It clarifies what you do, how you help. It guides a potential client in step by step exactly how to work with you and what that will look like. It reassures them because they can see that you're well organized and professional with your products. And the best part is it does the selling for you. When you have a funnel like this set up, you're offering a free gift at the top of the funnel. That's the one place you're going to bring everybody. They're all going to come to that one thing, and then the system takes over to help introduce them to your other offers and your paid offers. So you always know what to promote. You're just going to promote that one link that is the top of your funnel. Get that in front of as many people as possible. The people who are going to be good, ideal clients for you will be tempted by that offer, that freebie. They will give you their email address, and then you will be able to grow that relationship with them. And a lot of that on autopilot, because you cannot scale if you're individually reaching out to every single lead manually. So there's a lot that we can do to nurture that relationship before the point where you're ready to talk with them one-on-one. So lots of fantastic reasons to put a funnel in place. And I mean, the selling happening automatically on the back end Who doesn't love that? And finally, it keeps your business healthy long term because you're nurturing those relationships over time. If you don't have a sales funnel in place, then when an ideal potential client is interested enough that they've come to your website, but they aren't quite ready to buy yet, they disappear. And you probably will never see them again. They bounce off your site. You don't have a way to keep in touch with them. So it's ideal to have an offer that is not paid so that people who aren't quite ready or who want to learn more can be introduced into your world and you can stay in touch with them. And this keeps your business steady and consistent long term because people will be ready at different times to go to the next step. And sometimes they might be on your email list for years before they are ready to purchase something, but you're there for them. You're continuing to nurture them so that when they are ready to buy, they know exactly where to go and what to do because you've been there. And we'll talk briefly in a moment about email because I know everybody is a little nervous about sending lots of emails. The purpose of a freebie is you are giving something free in exchange for that email address and permission to contact. This means that you have that opportunity to keep up a relationship with someone, show them about what you do, build the know, like, and trust factor, and be there when they're ready to buy. And when you continually bring more people onto your list, you'll build up a network of potential clients who'll be ready at different times. So sometimes people are a little like, why do I want tire kickers on my list? And no, of course, we don't want people who are never going to buy. But most people, if they become convinced that you are the right person to help them solve a problem, will purchase. Even super cheap people. I mean, I've been that. Before my business was successful, I was downloading a ton of freebies trying to find a solution. But even broke, I would take out a credit card if I thought that somebody had something that was really going to help. So treat people with respect when they're on your funnel because they have given you something really valuable in exchange for that freebie, and that is permission to contact them and grow that relationship. So the freebie is sometimes called a lead magnet. I love that term because it's exactly what it is. It's magnetic to your ideal client. And I want to mention that magnets attract and repel. So you're going to be attracting the right people, the people who are going to want to say yes to your paid offers, and you're going to be repelling people who are not the right fit. So if you're putting out your book and in this case, in this funnel, the free gift we're talking about is a chapter of your book or a teaser from your book. If there's people who are like, say, teasing you on social media, like, oh, nobody would want that, that's a good thing because the stronger the wrong people are pushed away, the stronger the right people are drawn forward, and they will see that that is something that they want. I wanted to talk about emails. As I said, people can get nervous about sending emails too much, and it's really important to reframe your mindset around sending emails because if you only send emails sporadically, people will not remember who you are or how they got on your list, and that's how you get a lot of unsubscribes. And if you're only ever sending an email when you have something to promote because you just don't know what to send at other times, that also is like people are likely to unsubscribe. You want to be emailing your list at least once a week with lots of value. And I know you're thinking, I don't want to clog up their email box. We all get too many emails. But I want you to stop and think about your own email inbox. Are there one, maybe two newsletters, people that you signed up with a freebie that you are excited when you see their email in your inbox? For me, it's Social Media Examiner, right? Every time I see that, I'm like, yeah, I know there's going to be good stuff in there. I'm going to learn something. Can't wait to open it. I want you to be that for your ideal clients. Think about how much you can deliver value instead of trying not to bother them with too many emails. Okay? So here's what it's going to look like. So your ideal clients. Second, what have I done? Let's go back a moment. I automatically recorded that one. Okay, so this particular list building funnel that we're talking about is utilizing your book. So When people talk about book funnels, a lot of times what they're talking about is offering your book for free. Just pay shipping and handling. And then maybe after you click that, there's an upsell page that says, by the way, you could also purchase this low ticket, low cost item. That's the most popular kind of book funnel. That is not what I like to build. I find those a little, I don't know, they're just not my style. And it's fine for people if they are their style. But what I suggest and what this funnel is all about is offering a piece of your book, a little teaser to get people on your email list, and then encouraging them to purchase the whole thing or to offer the whole thing as a bonus that goes along with a larger program that you're going to sell to them later on. So I'm going to show you behind the scenes what it looks like. But first, we're going to go through this video where I show what it looks like from the point of view of your lead. So here's what it's going to look like for your ideal client. They will click your one link and come to the page that promotes the first chapter for free of a book that they really want. This is not a full book. This is a booklet that you are going to download at the end of this presentation. But I had a mock-up of it, so I threw that on here. So you would have your book cover, and this is a book that your ideal clients want to read. It is a subject that they are so interested in. And so when they get here and they see they can read a chapter of that book with that topic that they want, and you give them benefit, they're going to put their information in. That's my email address. Don't abuse it. And if they want to, we can have a little bit more about you, the publications you've been featured in, the reasons why you are an authority on this subject, stuff like that for those people who aren't like immediately, yes. People who need a little more coaxing, we can add some stuff there, but basically they submit. It redirects them to a thank you page that says check your email for the chapter. And by the way, we have a community. So if you do have like a Facebook group or a circle group or some other community area, this is a great place to put this. Or if you're trying to build up your LinkedIn, put let's connect on LinkedIn with a link to that. This is a great place to get further connected to people and nurture. If you wanted to, you could also make other offers on this page, but I think the best, and for the funnel that I build, that is a first chapter funnel, what's on the thank you page is an invitation to further the relationship in the community. Meanwhile, they will also be getting an email that delivers that first chapter as a PDF. And then over the next few days, they're going to get an email that tells them more about you and your inspiration behind writing the book, why you put this book together. Then an email about your mission, your why, and helping them to sort of rally behind like, yes, this is an important subject. You're going to offer them the full book. At the end of that preview chapter, it will have a link to purchase the whole book, and also in the emails, it will have an offer to purchase the full book. And the emails can keep on nurturing them and warming them up until you offer them something bigger, like a group coaching program or a course or one-on-one sessions with you. Whatever your bigger ticket item is, the email sequence is going to lead into that. So let's take a look at what this looks like on the back end. So everything is automated, so you can spend your time working with clients, doing what you love. Sales just take care of themselves. You are freed up with more time to focus on what you do best, and you have the efficiency of only needing to promote that one free thing and letting the sales happen. So this diagram is not entirely accurate because in my funnel we have about 4 emails, but basically you saw that opt-in page. That is where it offers the free chapter, tells them the benefits, who this is for, who's going to most want this. They get redirected to the thank you page that offers a community or your Instagram, some way to stay in your world beyond just email. First email is going to deliver the book chapter. Second email is going to tell them more of the inspiration behind the writing. Third is going to be about your mission and what you believe in and what you're trying to accomplish with your business. And fourth is going to tell them about your paid offers and then send them to your long form sales page and a final thank you page. So You need website hosting, an email platform, some type of CRM. It can be a simple CRM, a form that gets people onto those emails. And yeah, that's about it. You really need the website hosting and the email platform and a way for those to connect. You also may need a calendar booking link if instead of a sales page, you're directing people to call you for a one-on-one consultation. Now, personally, what I use is Kartra. I use that with most of my clients. For myself, it has all of the functions in one. It has a course platform, it has the calendar, it has the website hosting, it has the emails, it has an affiliate program, it has quizzes, surveys. I mean, I could go on and on and on. I have a YouTube channel dedicated to showing you behind the scenes of the things that Kartra can do. So that is what I recommend. It's one of the most affordable all-in-ones that's out there. So we can talk more about that if that's something that you would like to utilize. But if you already have a system that you're happy with, if you're already, say, on ActiveCampaign and Squarespace, then you can install it in there. All right. So I want to talk to you a little bit more about how I can help you to get this set up. There are a number of ways to work with me, including me doing it all for you in a single day. But I recommend starting with this small ebook that walks you through these steps with worksheets, examples, and other bonuses. Look in the description for the link to that, as well as more information about my Done For You service.